What it do? What it do? It's your girl Bean. I'm here with the family on this Watch the Throne recap, real uncut recap weekend. Shit.
This is true. Mm-hmm. She loves battle rap. We in the building. You know the vibe. Everybody get their PS5s. Everybody get their PS5s.
What's going on? Real name Ray 313. We about to talk about that PS5 since you brought that up.
As usual, man. I'm E, Echo the Light, man. You can catch me on this show, and you can catch my individual podcast, the Reflections of Light podcast, on all available platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, and Pocket Cast.
Boop, boop.
Boop, boop. Mm-hmm.
PS5, though, what happened?
Let's go.
So look. Now, this is where sometimes chivalry can mess up a man. So my boy, he finds out that a GameStop near his house had one PS5 left. Mm-hmm. This dude shoots to the GameStop. He gets there or whatever. So soon as he gets there, he gets to the door. A woman was walking up. He opens up the door and let the woman in with her son. She walks up to the counter and she says that she's looking to buy the PS5. So in the midst of getting ready to get the PS5.
Y'all see that, right? Patty.
We about to get the stamp. I just want to tell this story because
whoa.
we gonna get to stamp, but I just wanted to tell this story, man, because this is funny. So he let the lady in. Boom. She go up to the counter before he did, asking about this PS5. So she was buying it for her son, but little kid in GameStop, he gets in all about like the displays and stuff. So he runs off to go look at video games. My boy pulled this lady to the side and was like, "Ma'am, I would give you $200 to walk away right now." And so she was like, "Walk away." He was like, "I need this. I'm gonna give you $200 to just walk away." So she was like, "I don't know, because I really want to get this for my son." He said, "Ma'am, I will give you $300 to walk away." So she was like, "Okay." He threw the $300. He said, "Hey, my man, give me that last PS5 in the back right now." Dude went in the back, got it. My boy grabbed some games. Let me get this. Rung him up. My boy walked out with that money. He said, "Man, I sped home so fast." He said, "I got a ticket. I ain't give a fuck about that ticket."
You know what? Now that's just a mess.
Now, $300 and a ticket?
He sped home. He sped home. He was like, "Look," he got on the line with us, told us about this. He said, "Look, man, I know tomorrow I may look at this and pay for that $300 later, but right now, the gift has came home to daddy. That's all I wanted with my."
I'm not, but you know what?
Let me ask this question. How much is the PS5?
Depending on which one you get. If you get the disc version, it's $500. If you get the digital, you're paying $400.
Okay, so he paid $600.
Pretty much.
$700. Nigga, that's rent.
That's one story. Look, all of my friends got a significant story behind how they got their PS5s. All of them. Hey, what's going on, Phoenix?
Hey, Phoenix.
I mean,
okay.
Look, I don't want to go into no more PS5 stories or whatever because I know everybody want to get to the battles. But to me, that was the funniest one that my boy.
Nah, that's worth it. That was worth it. You put that change down.
Chivalry is not dead. Let's keep it the buck. Chivalry.
Because reality, he could have slid the worker $100 and got the PS5. Like, here, I need that real fast. Go ahead and grab that for me.
Right.
My name on it.
Look, I've been knowing this man for almost 20 years, so I know the way he told the story. I know exactly how it went down, and I was like, I don't even have to be there to know that you was like, "Yo, I will give you $200 to walk away, man." And so she was like, to walk away. He was like, "I will give you $300 to just walk away."
when the next generation systems come out, it's not safe in these streets, bro. It's not.
That's the scary part. That's the scary part. That's the scary part. I need them likes, subscribe, do all of that, share, do all of that. I need all of that. Let's go.
Well, that.
At home, I wasn't mad at them. I would have stayed home too. You can't have people looking in your car and seeing a PS5 box.
Man, listen.
Right.
That part. Hold on, y'all ain't see the meme with the Xfinity box with the 2 white pieces of paper on it? Like, I got this.
You know what? Oh my God.
I was weak. My son's a gamer. I'm not a gamer. I've never been a gamer. Nintendo, Tetris, Mario. You know what I'm saying? I've never been a gamer. Nintendo 64, GameCube, still Mario Kart. My son's the gamer in my life. So, PS5 is super matter to him, but I understand the levels that you go through. But I also know that buying systems, the first batch usually got all the bugs in them. So, you know what I'm saying? I usually wait for like the second batch to hit before I go out there and drop that nickel.
To my beautiful sisters out there that's making fun of us over these PS5s, y'all gotta understand. This is our bundles. This is how y'all be when them new bundles be dropping. This is our bundles right here. This is our bundles. This is our bundles. You gotta look.
That's a lie.
Hold on.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Now, Ray, you done went too far. You done went too far, Ray.
I'm saying, I want y'all to understand. This is our bundles, so we know y'all pay when them new bundles drop for y'all, and we're like, damn, baby, it's just here. Y'all gotta understand when y'all say, damn, it's just a game. This is our bundles. Y'all gotta let us have this one. Y'all gotta, cause look, y'all.
All right, take your 30-inch Bohemian Silky, okay? That's your 30-inch Bohemian Silky.
First off, here's the thing: ain't nobody buying $500 worth of hair. Not over here.
Granny, but if bundles,
those are gifts.
My shit lasts just as long. So yeah, we don't do all that. Now.
And that is very true, Wing. But you know what? With our bundles, they last like a good 7 to 10 years before the new bundle drop.
now you lying with that PS5. You lying because that's about 2.5 more years they're gonna start pushing it. And plus on the cell phones too. Every time a new iPhone come out, every 7 months, everybody get a new iPhone too. Stop playing.
I ain't doing that.
Who's trying to get in, sis? Who was that, Shy? Shy likes it. He come when he wants.
He jumped in and jumped right back out.
That's right, Rain Stewart. PS4 is still valid, but my son can have his PS5. He only 16.
Oh yeah, the PS4. Most definitely the PS4 still valid. I'm still working on that mug.
Yeah, we still good.
Okay, tell him, E. Tell him don't disrespect the PS4 now.
So if that's the case, why do you need to upgrade and spend that money if you have the PS4?
Because they friends.
Why do you need to upgrade? Why do you need to upgrade for that Hawaiian silky?
I don't wear Hawaiian silky, so I don't know what you speak of. Thank you.
We is not what's TS. What's his name? We is not T sexy.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I did take out the money for the PS5, but I've decided to invest.
Oh, I talked about Shy. Now I'm frozen on the screen like that. I'm not in the mood.
You are frozen.
I'm not in the mood.
Shy put that curse on your phone. You was talking about Shy, your screen get froze. That's what you get.
That's what you get. God don't like ugly. You better cut it out. Oh my God.
Okay, so look.
I so wish I could play this.
What's that?
Man, you should have sent this to my inbox. I would have played this as the intro. Just to be petty.
What you talking about? Damn. Where's Stamp? That's what we talking about.
Hold up. That shit hilarious.
Oh,
they wrong, but that shit is hilarious.
Oh,
that shit.
That was a big cheater.
Yo, no, they didn't, dog.
That's my song too. I love that song. That's my shit. Listen, these used to come on in the club, boy. Oh my god.
Hey, that song still go hard. Fuck all that.
It goes hard, man. It always go hard.
It's wrong for this because every time I hear this now, I'm thinking that.
Yo, dog, I am done, dog. We can end the show now.
Dirty for that. They are so dirty for that. Okay, they are so dirty for that. Rain, you stupid. You should have sent me that earlier. I would have found a way to put that on the show and had that play as the intro as we
Yo, I was wondering why Rain kept saying, yo, check your tag, Wing. Like, I sent you some, check your tag.
Okay, that's exactly what he was talking about. But let's get into it. I mean, hell, that's kind of, here's my thing. Okay, let me start off real quick and I'm gonna let y'all do what you do. Because not for nothing, the funny shit, it was funny as hell to me. But on the flip side of that, it was not. Because all of motherfucking California felt that shit when she did that. That's a big, it's on a bigger playing field. It kind of hits you almost like Arsenal and Mr. Fab. You had to be from the Bay Area to know this. You know what I mean? And kind of understand what people's aggression was when it comes to that. You know what I mean?
It's Detroit in proof. It's Detroit and Blade Icewood.
Right, exactly.
It's just like somebody coming on Bankhead and saying fuck Shawty Low. Like, what do you think is gonna happen?
What do you think is gonna happen?
Where you at?
And not for nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna get into the, I'm not gonna be petty in regard to that situation about, whatever. But at the end of the day, I like Miami. I really fuck with her. But Ma, you crossed the line, and not for nothing. For a lot of the new people who have just started subscribing and supporting the show, we've had a lot of gang cultures shows here on the Breakdown Crew, and I do that because being a native of Cali, I'm from Northern California, but I have family that have lived originally from Mississippi, but has lived there for 40 years. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I've been going there all my life. Gang culture there is something you respect because it didn't start off as gang culture per se. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of history there. You know what I mean? And like Coffee said, I have to give it to Coffee. You did not do your research and you did some shit. That's just like the Kanika Jenkins when Top did what he did and they felt disrespected.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of upset. Well, I don't know what happened, and some shit needs to be quiet, but at the same time, I just feel like there should have been consequences for that because you don't do no shit like that. And this is why, while within the gang culture shows that we talk about, I have some, B-Dot has been on it, Don Nino has been there. You know what I mean? When we talk about different things and educate what it means, they don't call themselves gang members. They call themselves organization members. This is, you know what I mean? This is a lifestyle for them. And this is beyond an OG. This was an activist. You know what I mean? That's kind of saying, this was somebody who, when these gangs started, they took it upon themselves to put their communities on their back. To be that disrespectful, that's like foul. You know what I mean? From different levels. I can't speak from a gang perspective because I'm not a member. You know what I mean? I can speak from an activist perspective in terms of, because my mother was a Black Panther. So I can speak to when Black Panthers, the reason that Black Panthers were not in existence in Watts was because, and while these gangs were founded, because they did not want to be a part of the Black Panthers. They wanted to preserve their own communities and be there for their own communities. So like I said, I look at this man as more of an activist than I do an organization, building an organization, which now is a lot different than what it used to be. All around it was fucking disrespect. And at the end of the day, if somebody would have went in her shit and stamped shit, I wouldn't give a fuck because you are wrong. I'm sorry. And that's just my piece on it. I don't care. I play devil's advocate, but some shit just cannot happen.
Right.
Period. I'm sorry. Some shit just can't happen.
Well, go ahead, E. Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm a super civilian, and I let people know this every time I speak on stuff like this.
Right.
I understand the severity of that. I'm not from California. I'm from Florida. We don't even have gang culture like that. So we got a couple wannabes every now and then. You know, they there, but it's not as prolific as it is. It has a historical foundation like California does.
Right.
So even I understand. Are you literally gonna pull out a blue flag in the capital of gang banging activity? Throw it on the ground. Then disrespect a dead founder of said notorious gang and then expect it to just be regular because you battling? Now shout out to Coffee because she didn't react to that. She was doing the little hair and everything, just chilling, trying to get out the way, you know. And then I guess when Miami kind of bumped her,
that's when it went left.
That's when it went left. And then Miami tried to get aggressive. It also showed that those 2 rounds that Coffee was spitting and the stamp bars that she had in between there, calling her man like all out his name and just pretty much demeaning him the whole time. It worked. It got under Miss Miami's skin, you know. And I think that's also what led to what happened. And I'm pretty sure it probably stemmed from the day before because they also didn't have their face off. So
and remember she was woofing men and talking about she was scared and this and that and the other. J Hall Pringle, it's the Breakdown Crew.
But I'm just like, why would you be in LA and do that for shock value? I mean, I understand battle rap, but you still have to be accountable for that energy. Regardless.
Okay, so as Wing said, you know, I've missed a few episodes or whatever that she's done on gang culture, but I've been on some where we talked about it. I talked about how gangs lives in Detroit. I talked about what made me walk away from gangs and all of that. But again, this is what I'm gonna say. Hold on. I already knew I was about to start responding to Sly, and he already took me out with what he said. So let me respond to Sly real quick. Sly said, y'all let Arsenal get away with disrespecting dead family members. Every battle, like I said, if Miami made out of Cali, she got away with it. We have to stop saying y'all.
Thank you.
We have to stop saying y'all.
I hate
because
that
the realest thing, the realest thing that J2 said, he said, well, when I used that seatbelt line, everybody got on my head, but people don't know. Me and such had a conversation and said what was cool. If these battle rappers is not checking Arsenal, you can't sit up here and say because somebody else checked somebody. Hold on, but you can't sit up here and say because somebody else checked somebody else that, oh, well, y'all let Arsenal get away with it. No, they didn't check Arsenal for that. And had they checked Arsenal, then it wouldn't have been. So we got to stop saying y'all let this person get away with this. So why this? It don't work that way.
And not for nothing, he did not get away with that shit in Cali. He had to go through that motherfucking back door in Northern California. That's where I'm from. So that is not true. Y'all
and also Miles and Calico had to escort Arsenal up out of that building as St. Andrews too. So we got to stop this y'all. We have to stop this y'all. We have to stop that. We always keep saying that, oh, y'all let this person get away with this. Y'all let that person get away with that. No. The fact of the matter is this. What she did was disrespectful, period. Mm-hmm. If you're trying to get points off battle, my thing is this. Whatever you say, if you can't stand on that after you get off of that stage, maybe you shouldn't be saying that shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you can't stand on that after you get off of that stage, it's all glitz and glamour. It's all glitz and glamour until you have to get up off that stage. If you cannot stand what you say after you get off that stage, maybe you shouldn't say that shit.
And let me say this: we are not glorifying violence. I have to say that because I don't want people to think that, but because of how we feel
or gang activity.
or gang activity, but at the same time, we are human. And like he said, he's the most neutral. Not, you know what I mean? But even with him, we're not dumb. You know what I mean? Like, you know better. You just know
this ain't even this is an accountability conversation. This ain't
there you go.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it is. Like, you don't have to even disrespect, because Arsenal tried some bullshit in Duval, in my hometown, against a local battle rapper named G Frost, or G Main Frost, and he got ran out the club. So trust me, Arsenal ain't getting away.
Blade Brown just said that too. He just said that Arsenal got ran out of Florida for wiping his sweat with the white dude dreads in the battle.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. So certain people ain't playing for that. And Sly, she do need to be held accountable. Who don't make her accountable? Now here's the flip side to that, because I want to get off that. I don't want to stay on that very long. Here's the flip side to that. She has to be accountable for what she said. And if anything were to happen, she knew where she was. She knew where she said it. And she was of sound mind when she wrote it, when she planned it, and everything else. So whatever repercussions would have happened from that, she would, as Ray said, she would have had to stand on that. But here's the flip side to this. Geechee now has to deal with that. Since we have, while we talking about this accountability and y'all did this and y'all did that, y'all motherfuckers love to believe in believability to win battles. So how does Geechee fare now that he allows some shit like that to happen?
I heard something. I don't know. Did y'all watch the 15 Minutes of Fame?
I don't. I do.
Yeah, but from what was said, what Steph had said, that basically he did get checked. He definitely did get checked out the building. I'm just glad that he was able to do that interview per se, but he did get G checked. I would say that. So, but for him to even put that out there on an interview says a lot. So, hey,
how he get G checked and never mind.
So you say he did get checked.
Like I said, people got to stop playing. Some shit you just don't do. Some shit is just a little too far. And I think we need to scale it back. I really feel like we need to scale it back, because it's becoming, and you can't really blame. I have to blame music industries. I have to blame leagues for because even with Coffee and going into the match part of it, they on screen talking about, oh, we got a grudge match. No.
I don't want to see it.
People want to have this battle now.
I'm not interested in
because you clearly.
I mean, did anybody expect it to go a different way though? Did anybody expect for that to happen and then for nothing to come from it? And at the end of the day, let's just be honest. The game culture has been popularized. True, but the game, that's because the game culture
what I'm saying
is in the forefront.
I'm not speaking of the game culture no more. I'm talking about now.
True, but a lot of things are too far. And I think that's
right. I don't think she can hear me.
True. I mean,
Charmaine, can you hear? Do you hear?
Do you feel like? Question.
I don't think she can hear none of us. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
It's kind of like a delay.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. I don't think.
Having a delay. She's in the Matrix.
Yeah. I don't think you can hear us.
Can you hear us, Charmaine? Yes. No. Yes. I don't think so. She's blinking, but.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Charmaine, can you hear? I can hear her.
She ain't saying nothing now. Charmaine.
Hey,
somebody go in the inbox and tell Charmaine we asking her, can she hear us?
Okay, who doing it?
Phoenix, you have anything to add to this?
Well, I feel like the whole news, what she did was quite disrespectful. I'm from another country, do you know what I mean? So obviously the whole Crips and Blood thing doesn't really apply in the UK. I mean, I don't know if they're starting up something. I'm not too sure, but we have a gang culture here. What we have here is called a postcode war. We have a postcode war, so depending on your area code that you live in, they've got beef with each other, so different area codes and things like that. So things like with like her dropping the flag and disrespecting the dead, I do think it was quite disrespectful. You know what I mean? So obviously, I can understand the reaction, but what I don't necessarily agree with is the way that the man reacted, because I was wondering, was he going to hit her or what was he going to do?
He was going to.
I didn't like that part. That part disturbed me.
But another thing I'll say though, y'all, is because this is battle rap.
So I can hear you now, but I think we super delayed.
Yeah,
that's you.
Is there now a line?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. I can hear everybody.
Okay.
It might be very delayed.
Yeah.
Am I delayed as well?
No, you're good, Phoenix.
Okay, so I'm trying to say because is there now a line?
It's a delay. Like I think it's behind, so I'm trying to like not talk over people. And I think you caught an old clip of my voice, so I just been being quiet, waiting for you to stop. I am.
Okay, Rain Stewart. Rain Stewart says they have Crips and Bloods in London. All right, but I'm not going too deep into it. What I'm trying to say is that
yes.
Can y'all
hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Oh my God, I can't hear it.
Yes, I'm saying yes.
5 minutes ago.
It's like super.
It might be my network.
What?
No. Like 5 minutes ago.
Yes, two times for yes.
Jump back in.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
I'm hungry. I'm sorry.
Is there a delay?
No, we are. Everybody's good here.
Yeah, we good. It was Charmaine. She had the delay.
Again, G.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
No, honey, it's you. It's you.
Reset your modem.
I was saying stuff.
Oh yeah, super delay.
You was being ugly in the beginning, and God didn't like ugly, honey. So I'm trying to. Oh Lord, this nigga.
She probably had to reset something. If she on the internet, she probably had to reset her modem or reset her phone. Or computer. Okay.
Okay, so let's get past this. Basically,
hold on 1 second, Wing, before we get past it. Phoenix, go ahead and finish your point, because we did get cut off in the middle of your point.
Oh yeah, no, I was just wondering, because like this is battle rap. Is there now a line that should never be crossed when it comes to battle rap? That's all I'm saying with regards to this whole situation, because obviously what Miami said was done with an intent to piss Coffee off. Do you know what I'm saying? And she did get she kind of got a reaction. So
well, here's the thing. Okay, and I've been trying to be nice about it. Here's the thing. Okay. Yeah, I see. Shout out to Danny because she in the comments, and I think she's talking to Rain. Yes, Coffee is messy. She is a part of the Mafia battle rap group. She has said, and we have had interactions, and she has been asked. She is not a Crip. Okay, so when that happened, I didn't take that as disrespect to her. I took that as disrespect to Geechee. However, when you're jacking something, this is the way that happens. Now you asked about, like I said, in one of our other culture shows, you asked about, this is battle rap. This is what the guys said that are organization members. They said that we know that it's battle rap and we understand that it's battle rap. But the problem with that is everything can be kumbaya in the building, but we can't be accountable for the motherfuckers that may hear that shit out loud or have heard something that you said out loud. We can't save you from them. Mm-hmm. So maybe she thought she was okay in Caffeine Studios and this is all a production. But like I said, I go back to the Kanika Jenkins situation with Top. Them motherfuckers was on his head. There was a time where, if she would have done something like that, I'm just speaking to the severity of a culture. Unfortunately, you can't in battle rap, we can look at it and say, hey, this is battle rap, but this is a cultural thing now that you cross complete lines. That's not no shit that you can do or should have been able to do. You know what I mean? And okay, what has happened, whatever's happened, but at the same time, like I said, I want to go back to battle rap because in making the comment that I made, now you got to look at Geechee and be like, Geechee, y'all didn't do shit. How many battles does he lose now? Because everybody believes in such believability or whatever. What consequences, people, like I said, now I'm kind of on Phoenix's point. It's battle rap. What passes, what doesn't pass, but yet and still y'all believe in believability. So now, like with the tree situation, Geechee ain't real because he stood behind the tree. He explained why he stood behind the tree, which makes complete sense to me. Shit, if I'm on probation, parole, I may not even supposed to be out the city. Something happened with y'all, I go to jail. I'm not going to jail for you niggas. So I get it. But it was behind the tree. So, it was funny, but they used that towards his credibility. This is something that's way more serious. That is, you know what I mean? Like of the culture. What happens now?
Yeah.
True.
I think at the end of the day, because I said it last show, most of these people behind the scenes are friends anyway. I feel like if you have not had a conversation with, look, man, like J2 did, what is off limits?
Have to carry that.
What is off limits and what is not off limits? Like, I feel like if you're not saying what is off limits and what is not on limits or whatever for my bars, if y'all are not having that kind of conversation and then you feel the need to just go out your way and disrespect the dead or anything like that, then you got to be able to stand with what's going to happen once you walk off that stage. Because everybody is not going to be cool with what you said. Everybody is not going to sit up here and look at it and say, oh, this is just battle rap. So to me, at the end of the day, we get that it's a sport and all of that other kind of stuff, and it's a war with words. You have to be able to hang on what you're saying when you go that disrespectful route of disrespecting the dead or disrespecting somebody big homie or so on and so forth. Again, like I said, the only issue that I have out of that whole situation, that was between two women. As a man, you should not be running up on no woman like you about to physically do harm to that woman.
Let me say
that to me, as a man, I had a problem with that.
Right.
You shouldn't be running up on no woman like you about to do something to a woman.
I think everybody had a problem with that.
I did too, but you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. But I did too, but I kind of wanted to speak to that. It's not a justification, but it's just something that, come on, open the door. It's not a justification, but it's what? Okay. I'm doing something.
Let me ask y'all a question because we've been talking about this for a long time.
Hi, how are you? I missed you this weekend. I'm sorry.
Charmaine.
Oh,
she frozen again.
Do you think now?
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. My baby on the phone. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute my mic for y'all.
Do y'all think now you think now with the situation that you already have now, there is definitely time to put in a contract the physical aspect of these battles?
I think Caffeine probably has them doing that now.
I thought they had that in their contracts though.
Yeah, I thought they did too. It's just who's listening and who's not. And I mean, if Caffeine, listen, we know that we know that these females get busy before these dudes do. So if they did not put that in the contracts, they crazy. And like you said, E, starting from the face off with Miami. Now let's get off the gang shit. Because Sicko, shout out to the bro Sicko. And I put up Danny's comment. Exactly, Danny. Tookie has a family. But and just be respectful of the dead. But yeah, that part of it, regardless of what I feel about her or anybody else, we got to put ourselves in her position. She probably wasn't, well, the person that I am, I kind of pay attention to all my surroundings. However, she had her back turned. She clearly had her back turned. She's fanning herself with her head down. 9 times out of 10, she don't even know what's going on. You know, she's tuned her out completely. Bro, you made another comment and asked, was Mook wrong? I don't feel like Coffee is wrong. I never said that I felt like Coffee was wrong for what she did at all. Because I feel like that was a natural fucking reaction because you're fanning yourself, you got your head down, and then Miami ain't a lightweight. So she came up on her, and a matter of fact, who did I say that to? Ray, did I say that to you and Bishop last night? This is a whole Mook situation.
Me and you talked about it last night.
Yeah. This was a whole Mook and Briz situation to where, remember, he said what he said about Mook's mother and then turned around. I think Mook was turned to the side or something and then pretty much came down and did his whole thing. Miami did the same shit. So I don't blame Coffee for anything.
Yeah, neither
I
do
know
I.
how she reacted. It's how she reacted. Now, homeboy, decided to jump in there. But I'm going to tell y'all something. I mean, I don't, you know what? I'm going to leave that alone because I don't even have the word. I thought I was going to be able to explain it the way I wanted to explain it, and I don't. And it has nothing to do with condoning it. It has to do with, unfortunately, the lifestyle there. When you're dealing with gang culture, we all fight. Not us, not me. I'm just saying that's kind of the consensus. And maybe that was the zone he was in. And he didn't realize what it was, but that it ain't her dude was definitely wrong. He was definitely wrong for that completely. Totally, completely. I understand why she wanted Stamp to be there or whatever the case may be, but just being from California, I'm telling you, and she was pregnant too. Okay, but here's the thing. Now, here's that other part to this. If she was pregnant, she didn't have no business doing that to Coffee to begin with. Because Coffee just pushing her, she could have ended up on charges. So that's fucked up in itself. I hope she wasn't pregnant. I really do. She shouldn't have took that battle, and she had no business being that aggressive with Coffee if her ass was pregnant. So that's wrong. That's really, really wrong.
I just think that whole energy was just wrong for Queen of the Ring brand right now, especially with a situation that can help female battle rap. I just really think that it was the wrong energy that she was kind of bringing to that battle. It was kind of like not really just needed at that time.
I agree.
You just came in there, did your thing, rap, keep your hands to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But
Black Money, I agree. I feel like they do. And that's what I was saying earlier is that, they're sitting up and talk. Smack is like, oh no, we got unfinished business. Now we got a grudge match. And what? Don't put them girls back in that motherfucking ring again. Why would you do that?
She don't want to do it. Coffee says it's done. She don't want to.
Yeah, she didn't come to the face off. And for me, that said a lot. That said a lot when she didn't show up for that face off. I was just like, okay, maybe there's other things that we don't know about. But I felt like she didn't come to the face off for a reason.
So let's get to the next battle.
Let's move on.
I'd like to actually get into the card. I'd like to slander and do all the things I want to do.
You know what? Y'all so damn. I hate you niggas.
It was that damn. She was pregnant. It was. What he's trying to say? She wasn't pregnant. It was the fanny pack. I mean,
she was.
Maybe that's what he was trying to say. She wasn't pregnant. It probably was.
Y'all horrible. Y'all are absolutely horrible.
Well, no, now
what did do drop?
Yeah, Coffee will fight now. When she take those shoes
off.
Don't
do it. Don't you do it.
Shoes off, I'm just saying, but she did the right thing.
Right. Oh, Lord Jesus. Come on now, bro. Come on now. But see that come on, bro.
I know you want to touch on it, but
I'm gonna leave it alone. I gotta leave it alone because it's not something I can't fight the community. All I can say is you're from California, you know what it is. That's really all I can say. I don't condone any of it. It's just what it is. But we're gonna go ahead. Let's go.
So the next battle
versus
go ahead, E.
For the next battle. Who would like to start on a brand new?
No. 95 Real, she was in the building. They said she was in the building Friday.
You talking about for the face off?
Yeah, they said she was in the building Friday.
Go
ahead.
Next battle was what was the next battle?
Yoshi G and Tori.
Wow, Gina. Wow. Holy.
Okay, let me say this. I just want to start off with this. First and foremost, man, Yoshi G got way more than thought bars. I know the thought bars thing stick to her, but this battle, like Yoshi G really put the fuck on. Like she did her damn thing. Mm-hmm. And the one thing I'm gonna take away, the one thing that I can take away from Tori is, again, and we have been having this discussion, this caffeine room is fucking with people's psyche. Because when she said in the middle of her round, I was expecting a reaction. I missed the crowd because she was like, damn, that was a bar. And she realized it's no crowd no more. When Tori Doe said that, it told me what we've been talking about since this caffeine era, since this quarantine era. People rap for the crowd. Most of these home hitting haymaker people, they rap for the crowd. And somebody should have been really sitting her down, telling them like, yo, this ain't for no crowd, man. This is for the bars. Man, Yoshi G did her motherfucking thing. Like I said last night, she is not next up. She is not up and coming. Yoshi G is here. She is here now.
Hey, E. You know what? I don't think Tori Doe was ready for that either, bro.
And for her to be, she gave a great face off.
He was fucked up.
She gave a great face off, but I expected her to be. I really expected her to. I guess. I don't know. I expected her to live up to what she was saying in the face off. Because she was coming.
Yoshi was smart. Yeah. Yoshi was real smart because I was like, hold on. Because Yoshi can talk shit. But for some reason, she was just like, she was in thought mode.
Yeah.
She was in thought mode. She was in glam mode. It was just like, yeah, she giving her props. I was like, you know what, Yoshi, you ain't shit.
Yoshi, I love you to death, but we're going to have to talk about these outfits because.
But you know what? I really think Tori played into her plan because she was fucking her up that first round.
Yes,
it was just like Jesus Christ, and she wasn't expecting. I don't think nobody was expecting that, and I really think Yoshi learned when she battled C Bree, like those dot bars is not going to work against another woman. So I'm glad that she
she's figuring it out. Yeah,
she was able to mix it up, and she came with angles. Man, she fucked Tori up, man.
Why you put that comment up?
Yeah. For sure.
I'm sorry, I love Tori, but you know what? Listen, I said that this is raw and uncut. Fuck it.
Why you put that comment up?
I'm sorry. The people have a position. We gonna talk about it. It ain't my car. It ain't. I didn't say it.
That was not a gentleman 30. That was a thottish 30. I'm sorry.
Phoenix chime in with all this
nasty.
I thought she was dope. Do you know what I mean? Like, she really surprised me. That first round was crazy. She had personal, she attacked Tori. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she really outshone Tori this battle, you know?
Yeah.
Really impressed with Yoshi, man. And it wasn't just the thought bars. She's a creative writer as well, you know? And her projection, her performance was all on point, boy. Nothing bad to say at all. She really showed up. And during that face-off, the way Tori was acting the second time round, I was like, yo, Tori's about to go in, you know? But I don't feel like she lived up to the way she acted in the face-off. And Yoshi was humble in that face-off, which kind of made me be like, I want to root for Yoshi now because Yoshi's kind of being really humble and Tori's being so mean. And it turned out Yoshi beat her. Yoshi did beat her. You know what I'm saying? But so none of y'all gonna give Tori a round. You don't feel like she got a round?
I personally can't say it. Shout out. Well, Cafe need to get their stuff together. The second round went out on Yoshi, so I can't say Yoshi 30 authentically
because of that bullshit, right?
I will say that I gave Yoshi the first and the third.
Definitely. She won, no doubt.
Say Yoshi's third was short.
I don't know. I don't think it would have helped. I don't think it would have mattered. Because he wasn't. Tori was not clean in all 3 rounds.
She was not, like I said, in that second round, that's when Tori had the bar.
And I'm not gonna hold you. It was I think the first round, and she was rapping. I was like, "What the fuck is you talking about?" I don't think it was really gonna kind of help. There were probably Jesus telling just freeze it for a minute so it won't be that bad. Because it probably would have been a body bag, but right now it's probably just a 30. It'll probably freezing that stream for Tori. If she probably needed that.
The thing about Tori is everything about Tori and her delivery was fire. The rapping ability was fire, and everything her outfit, the whole aesthetic, the Tori Doe image was on point. But she stumbled, and her content just wasn't hitting. Like she had
the content wasn't hitting.
Yeah, at all.
But again, I think she wrote with the idea of a crowd. Because again, that second round, I had to stop and think about it. Like, why did she stop in the middle of her bars to say that? And then it dawned on me, okay, this is her first time rapping in this quarantine era. Because she literally stopped in the middle of her second round and said, "Damn, that was a bar. I was waiting for a reaction, but we ain't got no crowd." And then she went back in the rapping, and I was like, dog, like, this caffeine shit is fucking with a lot of these room shaking ass battle rappers.
We gonna get to that. Because this is starting to get annoying. We gonna get to that, but definitely I agree. Yoshi 2-1, and that's only because this bullshit that happens every so often with certain battlers, so whatever. But damn good. Proud of Yoshi. She definitely better keep this up. That's all I'm saying. She better keep this up. I don't want no inconsistencies. And she's for the most part, I will say she is pretty much a perfectionist about her craft when she's serious and she's locked in. So hey, she's proved herself. She's absolutely proved herself.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Brotherhood.
Yoshi first round was.
What is Warrior Island? I've heard that. What is that?
Verb. That's Verb.
Verb's supposed to be a manager or something like that.
But I'm gonna keep it real.
You know what, JTB? I wouldn't be surprised, but we're gonna talk about that too. Because
she said she's coming back though. She said she's coming back to battle rap more.
But she don't have to. She don't have to. Seriously. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it because they really pissed me off this event. This is ridiculous.
I got Yoshi 30. I'm sorry, that was a 30. That was a
How you give her a 30 though? When
I gave her a 30.
I gave her a 30. Well, shit. All right.
Wayne, that was Jesus saving us from that shit. There was not that shit. We wanted to get to hear what Yoshi had to say. Sorry, that was Jesus freezing the stream.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got
you good now. You good.
Okay.
You clear. You so clearer.
You know what? You so silly.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna keep it real. Going into this battle, I wasn't really excited because to me personally, I wasn't really impressed with Yoshi versus Bill Collector. Also, in that battle, her first round was dope. She gave the origin story of her thought page, stuff like that, which was cool. I appreciate that. But the rest of the battle was just kind of gimmicky for her, like for me. Like I understand, like we're not saying that we're surprised that she just went full blown thought in the second and third round, touching dicks and all kinds of stuff like that. That wasn't a surprise. It just didn't hit for me in watching that battle.
Right.
I watched it once, and I'm probably not gonna watch it again. So I wasn't really excited going into this battle. So, but when Yoshi started rapping in the verse, I ain't gonna front. I kind of moved up like niggas do when chess start rapping. Like
like what the hell? Wait, who did Yoshi beat before this? If I told you the names, you wouldn't know because you probably don't watch the smaller league side.
Right.
Sly. How about that? But I got the names.
Right. I would like to say going into this battle, I didn't think that Tori Doe was so much focusing on the win as she was focusing on not having a performance like she did with Chess. And then she confirmed that after the battle in her post-battle interview when she said, I was just focused on getting my rounds off clean. So I was trying not to stumble. So you can see where her focus was. Yoshi had a different focus. You know what I'm saying? I like how she made madness into magic. She's been able to do that over the last 2 years easily. No, I was not as floored by her bill collector battle, but I knew that the hunger in her can beat Tori's complacency and where she's at.
Man, I feel like she was being a little bit complacent in a way. She just wanted to get through her 3 rounds, whereby I feel that she should have really come back trying to win because she lost so badly to Chess, So in a way, I bet. So I feel like she really should have really tried to win this, but I didn't. I guess the best lady won. You know what I'm saying, though? But I do feel a little bit not disappointed enough. Her bars didn't hit. She had bars. When you break down what she was saying, she did have some creative writing in there, but it just wasn't effective in this battle.
At all. It wasn't it.
Oh, to answer Sly's she battled Bill Collector weeks prior.
Yoshi.
Yoshi.
Yeah.
She had battled,
ponytail. Who was it?
Jason, I'm not in the mood.
I liked her first versus Bill Collector.
I just thought about what he was talking about. Stop it. Y'all better stop. Next battle, because y'all fucking savages.
They getting petty. They getting petty.
What's the next battle? What was the next battle?
I need the floor on this one. I need.
Oh shit! Let's go.
Okay, let me
move over. Was Donnie and KCJ?
No, it wasn't, nigga.
Okay.
No, it wasn't.
I want to talk about that.
I need it.
That's what you want to talk about?
No, what's the next battle? We're gonna go in order.
Interrupted. I need.
What was the next battle?
The next battle, my good sir.
Oh, she freestyled it.
I don't care.
No. I'm sorry. No. I wasn't talking about that. Jason, shout out to you. Jason M, shout out to you. I didn't realize that she freestyled it when it came back. Okay, I get what you said. Yo, she 3-0. Cool. I basically she had a period.
Y'all got to do it up.
Right.
Do that because she got thought bars. You like these thought bars. That was a thought 30, right?
Okay, let E. Come on, E. Let E.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm about to. This is what I'm about to do.
She came more. She beat. Nah. Let's not do that. Shy, you can't minimize everything she has in thought bars. She was smart with how she set her rounds up. She played more than dot bars out, bro. You got to see her pin.
Okay. Wait.
You got to see her pin, bro. Like, come on.
Charmaine.
It's 30. You love 30.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead, E. I'm about to do put my finger up as you would do in church, and I'm gonna let E have the flow.
Okay, what was the next battle? What we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
The next battle was First Lady Flames versus Vixen. Let me get my round off, please.
And I'll be back.
October 31st at 11:13 p.m. at the last Murder Mook vs. Tay-Rock event when they revealed this trailer. I saw all of the battles on that trailer.
Talk louder.
I saw immediately
Talk louder, E.
which one was gonna be battle of the night. Vixen versus First Lady Flames. It wasn't even debatable to me.
No,
I knew that.
it wasn't.
I knew
Last night, I was confirmed correct again. It was battle of the night. I'm not saying I shoot 100% because I don't.
No, it was battle of the night. That was battle of the night.
But
No
when
doubt.
I'm right,
Yeah, JC. I mean, Lady Flames. Yeah, that was battle of the night.
Nah, Lady Flames.
I'm gonna have to give you your flowers. I'm gonna have to give you your flowers on that. You right. You was right.
this here saved the. This was the only salvageable part of this event. Do you know why?
I'm not mad at you.
The saddest part about it, Yoshi G, First Lady Flames, Vixen, the three females that are on the come up, all had better performances than every vet on this damn card, and that is sad.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why, E? You know why? They're hungry still. They're hungry, bro. They do not feel solidified here. They're hungry. They feel like they have something to prove. All this laxadocious, I'm the queen already attitude is fucking with their pins. Their popularity is poisoning their pin. I'm just saying.
I agree. I agree.
Okay, so E, my brother, you are right. This was indeed battle of the night. This cannot be debated at all. They most definitely put on a show. I enjoyed this battle from beginning to end. Now, I only watched the battle once, so I have to go back and watch this battle again because in my head, I'm edging this battle to First Lady Flames. But I have to watch this battle again to make sure.
Well, I mean, off of first watch, I'm with you.
For first watch, First Lady Flames was giving it up, and yes, somebody said it in the comments. I would love to see First Lady Flames and E Heart. I would love to see it. And to with Mav Hoffa said, if that battle happened, we ain't watching for performance. We ain't watching for performance. This is gonna be for bars.
Pure bars. Pure bars. Lady Flames.
Let me say something. Lady Flames put me in the mind of the OJ.
Everyone's been saying this though, but that's fire.
She put me in the mind of what the OJC. She give me the OJC feel.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Oh, I already had to break that.
That's amazing.
I really thought it was JC in the wig. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh yeah,
I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna let Phoenix go, but I want to say this real quick. Can we not slide over the fact that she kind of said that she was Jack Boy's big homie? Can we not slide that over the fact that she said that she was Jack Boy's big homie? But go ahead, go ahead, man.
Oh, hold on, Phoenix. It's funny you said that. You know he was highly affiliated when we did an earlier show back in the day. He was highly affiliated back then, so I could probably believe that she brought him in. Okay, so during that time, yeah, he was just highly affiliated. But shout out to Lady Flames. Go ahead, Phoenix.
Okay, so I really love this battle, man. I swear this was such a fire battle from both ladies. They really showed up yesterday or today, whatever. I was so impressed with Lady Flames. Going into it, I predicted for Vixen to take it because number one, she just beat DNA. I thought she's got a great performance. She's a performer, great voice projection, all of that. She gave us all of that in abundance here. But bar-wise, Lady Flames came through with it, and it was back to back to back. It was high top level writing, you know? Like I caught every single thing. And it was fire. And even I feel like her performance isn't that bad. Do you know what I'm saying? She was talking that real talk. Do you know what I'm saying? She's mad believable, man. I would love to see her versus E Heart. That's just definitely the way to go. Do you know what I'm saying? And anyone comparing her to JC and all that, that's a big giant compliment. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shout out to her. I gave her this battle second and third. And I thought
clear.
Yeah, it was very clear and it was very enjoyable. And this battle's got mad replay value to me, you know. So
I'll go and put this out the way. This ain't nothing new. I screen record everything, so this most definitely got screen recorded.
Yeah.
I put the iPad on do not disturb, and I turned the notifications off, and the clear on the screen record, bruh. Like I watched this battle today 3 times.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, I got to definitely watch it again. I definitely have to watch it again.
I'm definitely happy. I'm happy that they, as the what they call up and comers, get the opportunity to overshine everything else. Like they can't. They know what they have to come with, and so I just hope they keep this same energy. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the popularity poison your pen. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you'll easily be up there with the elite quicker than you think, because so many people are being lackadaisical and writing towards their fan base, but they're not getting these type of battles. This is how I knew that the hunger was going to outshine the names. Like it always happens, baby. The hunger wins.
And I just want to say real
Battle
quick,
rap is the hunger game.
Ladies,
people just don't know.
The ladies,
they wrestling.
But these new ladies, once y'all get to the top, don't stop being hungry.
Don't stop being hungry.
Continue like Amanda Nunes. Keep fighting like Amanda Nunes, like she ain't never won a belt a day in her life. Once y'all get up to, because too many top tier people, once they get to the top or they apex, they start going downhill because it's like, oh, you got to come see me, and it don't matter even if I lose, I'm still up here. No, keep fighting, and once you get there, defend it like you never defended it before. That's all I was
hoping that you would have saved that for the end, because that's kind of where I was going with that, Ray. Because let me say this, and hold on 1 minute. Let me say this. Flames.
I thought that was a segue.
Flames loses, Flames beats herself because she is dope as hell. And I am so glad that her potential, that she was given this shot and her potential was able to shine through. Yeah. I can't say that Vixen actually won this battle like that because I kind of have it debatable.
I'm just saying. You can debate the first and the second for Vixen, but I gave it to Flame second and third, you know. And you know what? I would like
I'm not mad.
This is a great opportunity for females, like, to get recognition that a lot of people might not know before. Because a lot of people are like, who's Lady Flames? She's not around, but at least this way people get to know her and listen to her bars, and any other females are going to be featured. It's dope, you know. So yeah.
Let me break down the profile of First Lady.
Yo, shout out to Lady Flames for pulling up those numbers. They gonna go back and listen to all your battles now.
I'm finna break down this First Lady Flames profile, and I also got bars written. See my Daria Fire meme, you know, so I'm ready. I understand why people compare Flames to JC. She has that poise and delivery with the intricate style. So I understood the comparison. But I'm going to tell you this. The reason, if people are saying this battle is debatable, I can somewhat agree. But the thing that makes it undebatable to me, First Lady Flames is authentically gangster. That is real, Brim. That is real. That's not fabricated.
Not fabricated at all.
Like I said yesterday, she my favorite blood at this point. So, but because I'm gonna keep it real, I'm not slow to who First Lady Flames is. I've been excited since I seen her versus Coffee in person. So I was just like, when I seen she got this shot. Hell, I was excited when she got the Robin Rhymes shot. So you know, I'm always excited when I'm on somebody, I'm on them. Like that's
I'm on them, right? No matter the league or nothing.
So I understood going into this battle, a lot of people gonna say, "Hey, Vixen got this. She gonna win this clear." I said, "Y'all being prisoners of the moment, and y'all don't know better." So I'm not mad at y'all. Mm-hmm. I understand the JC comparison, and like Phoenix said, I agree. That is a good compliment because when you think of Pins, JC's name doesn't get omitted in that conversation. That just is what
the old JC.
Ever.
The old JC.
Let's get to these bars. You know, one of my favorites. So go ahead and tell them I don't belong. That's going to make it better. I got my leg up in the game on keeping mine together. Both your legs been up for some change, but we arrived together. See, we got used so they could view how different bitches respond to pressure. That was
that was fire. Yes. Yes.
A lot of people just want punchlines. When you talking, with that kind of
You
poison
talking.
delivery,
She should have felt that in her spirit. Mm-hmm.
That
She did.
Mm-hmm.
That hit harder than DNA bars. Go ahead.
And she said, and the one other one, she said, you don't like. This was after she talked about I shared the biscuit so me and mine can eat together. And she said, not upon tape on the table full of plates or whatever. But and then she said, you don't even know what that means. But you don't even know what that means. But think you effing street. I don't give a f how long you think, as long as you know the shakes. I don't really need that back end. I'll break your effing face and then go home and turn my leftovers into a couple plates.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Yo, and I ended the battle.
She's not rude.
Oh, there's the haymaker, you know. And I don't give a f why you was sent, just all the ways you could die. I'm pessimistic, Vixen. My only focus is your demise.
Danny.
But I think positive. This clip half full at all times. Kindergarten vibes. I don't draw nothing but large nines.
Man.
What? Talk to me nice. And the thing about it, Vixen, I'm not being biased. I just like, because Vixen had great content too. But if you want to reach and say this content is neck and neck from them,
it's not.
That authenticity factor, it trumps all of that, because I appreciate.
That's what Dan just said, and it's real. Yep.
I
Right.
appreciate Vixen trying to match that energy, but it kind of seemed like the irony in this. It kind of seemed like Vixen was looking kind of like DNA, trying to match energy to trump believability of the other battle. And it just seemed like she was out of character with her aggression, while First Lady Flames, it seemed natural. That's what made me edge the whole battle.
And that's one of Vixen's biggest hurdles still to this day, though. Blade, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna try to get through this as quickly as we can, but we're gonna get to that too. And greetings, Augustus.
But let me say, sometimes people's entertainment view and believability can sometimes get mixed up. Sometimes people, it's not about whether they believe the artist or not. It's about how entertained they are by what they say. So we got to make sure we separate the two while we breaking it down, because believability and realness and what people accept as being real and being entertained, two different factors.
I totally
but
agree,
we can move. We can move forward.
Oh yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Like I said, I'm a civilian. Believability don't care. I don't really care much about it. I'm not.
Well, I mean, but believability. Here's the thing that goes out the window, because it's like, I mean, a good movie has to have great actors. It has to have great fight scenes or whatever it is. You know what I mean? It does have to have a believability for you to buy it. However, you know that they have stunt doubles. You know that they're puming with fake guns. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, to me,
I'm gonna say one thing, Wayne, and this is off of what you said, piggybacking off what you said. You wanna talk about believability when it comes to movies. When Django first came out, everybody wanted to fight Samuel L. Jackson. Everybody. Because he made that role so believable. Everybody wanted to fight Samuel L. Jackson after Django came out. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Because back home, every person I talk to in Detroit, if I see Samuel L. Jackson, I'm slapping the fuck out of him. I'm like, bro, it was a movie.
Yes,
I don't care. I'm slapping.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, that's
all I'm saying is this, man. I want to salute both of these ladies, man, because I enjoyed it.
They easily have battle of the night.
They did something that nobody else did on that card.
And we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Let's go. Next battle.
Let's get there. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Can we not talk about Casey and Bonnie? Because that battle was ass. I'm so sorry. That was the worst battle on this card.
We're talking about it.
They would get this work.
Everybody wanted to fight the bald guy.
Okay.
Why did I get married?
We gonna talk about it. I was going to try to get past.
What's his name? I
Mike.
want, you know,
Oh,
people
wanted to fuck him up.
Listen.
He could have got hid in the snow, as far as I'm concerned. Yes, he
Big
did
fact.
bad.
All the men, hold on, all the men in the Tyler Perry plays and movies can get the hands. Everybody knows if you a man written into the first half of the Tyler Perry movies, you not the one. So fact. You know even the white boy from A Family That Prays, he can get it too. So let's not leave nobody out.
Hell yeah. And what was the other movie?
Big facts.
And Waiting to Exhale. Yeah, all them niggas in Waiting to Exhale too.
Oh my goodness.
Shit. Let's go.
Every single one of them, even the Allstate guy. His ass too. He ain't in good hair.
You know what? Okay. We ain't gonna do this right now. Ray, you started something. Let's go. Okay. You know what? Here's my thing. I watched it again. And not for nothing, this is the part that messes me up and it takes away from Bonnie. Yes, she was able to freestyle. And I think we've talked about the whole ghostwriting thing 100 times on this show, on this platform. It's hard when you have the ghostwriting stamp on your back, because it's like, what did you really write? Woo, you get credit for being able to freestyle. It shows that you have that ability. My thing was never about the fact that and I say that all the time, I don't feel like ghostwriting necessarily comes from within the culture, necessarily comes from the fact that they can't write, because a lot of them do music. I feel like it comes from the fact, the laziness. I feel like it's more prevalent in battle rap now because of the fact that it's so many battles being taken now, and the being able to produce is where I feel a lot of the issues come from. I mean, Official had said, after her and 40 battle, she was like, basically she had said that, basically trying to write within 29 days, whatever. You know what I mean? It's for some of them, like I said, as far as females go, you have your kids, you have different things, that hinder you. Men have music, you have a lot, you may work, a lot of different shit may go into that. So I don't want to necessarily basically downplay somebody or beat them up about the ghostwriting thing. But my whole thing is, if you cannot, I don't feel like that shit comes out the blink of an eye. I mean, you just had Mav expose Farrah about ghostwriting. Like, these guys will, more women get exposed than men do. And it becomes they become the whipping pool, they become the whipping dolls.
And they write with each other.
And they all write with each other, to be quite honest. But long story short, it was hard for me with Bonnie, because it was just like her, I think, what was that, the second round? Her DC scheme was fire.
That was fire.
That shit was fire.
I liked her second round.
I really dug her second round.
I actually gave Bonnie the second round. I still have Casey J.
Definitely.
2-1, but
he won first and third.
Nobody won that battle.
You said what?
Nobody won that battle.
Oh shit.
That battle was
I think she wrote her second round from her first round.
No, but Casey side cookie did that second and third.
Terrible. There was some boo-boo. I don't give a fuck how it was fired. That battle was shit.
Now, Shy, I agree with Shy. I agree with Shy.
Yeah, come on now.
I agree.
We sugarcoating it. I know it's Sunday.
They could have that battle and the Coffee and Miami battle on the same level. They might as well not have finished. They could have started fighting, and that shit would have been better than that.
Smack should get his money back for that battle. Nobody should have got paid.
Omeezy, listen, we're gonna get there. Because that's the conclusion of that segment in a minute, for real. Because that shit, go ahead, y'all, go ahead.
I feel like a part of the problem is Bonnie's delivery as well. Because I said this in my predictions. Her delivery's always been a little bit off. You know what I mean? So I feel like sometimes
a little bit
material.
Man, look, it sounds like she be reading the teleprompter real fast. Like,
you hear her?
Look, And you know what, Wing? You're right. The fact that she was exposed for ghostwriting is going to always follow her because now every time you rap, people are going to think like, did you write this or did somebody else write this? So that's going to follow you too. That's one. Two, your delivery. And my thing is this: if you go and look at Bonnie's older battles, her delivery was not this bad. Like, what happened?
Yeah, it was you know what? I'm gonna shut up. Thank you, Amizi.
Look, we just sat up there and seen E, the last segment, read off
her
bars that
versus was amazing.
And
her versus was
E
way
wrote
better
that
battle.
shit.
Right. And you know what? And as I was listening to her third, I was sitting here kind of reciting.
They hit better than Bonnie.
Why can't she get?
And they hit better than Bonnie.
I'm sitting here, right? I'm sitting here like, why can't she get a consistent flow? This is crazy to me. But maybe you were saying something. Ray, you were saying.
I think that she has a problem.
Go ahead. Oh, here her connection.
I'm sorry. I think she has a problem with switching in between flow and delivery. I don't think that she hasn't meshed properly flow and delivery. So she be having stuff to deliver and keeps on a certain pace that she memorized it as, rather than delivering it like she's performing it for a crowd. People are letting this no crowd thing get to them, and you can tell. Because they're writing for no responses, for no reactions, but they're not delivering like it's no responses and no reactions. So when she's spitting it and she wrote it knowing there's no reaction coming, but she's spitting it like she's waiting for something. That shit, you can't do that.
She ain't write that shit.
That was not clear.
Blade Brown, I am not messing with you right now. Blade Brown, I swear I'm not messing with you right now, bro. I swear.
I'm not even putting that up. I'm not even putting that up.
She ain't got that shit.
I'm not in the mood.
She need to go back to her old.
What do you say?
I hate him.
Nah, put it up, sis. Put it up.
Put up.
You know what? We raw today. We raw. Forget about it.
That is true.
Don't put it up. Don't put it up. Sis, don't put it up. Don't put it
up. Late. You told me to.
Hey, Wee, I think she delayed again.
Now that's one thing she can deliver some back.
I'm delayed.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Danny just said, hold on. Danny just said Benny got shot in Houston. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about when before.
Yeah, I said that at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, he got shot in the leg.
He got shot. Actually, he got shot the same day Boosie got shot.
Damn.
Yeah, he not dead.
Stay out of
Texas. Boosie got shot in the leg too.
Yeah, stay out of Texas right now. I don't know what's going on with Texas. Shout out to my Texas people. I'm scared. I'm scared to come out there. Yeah, shout out to Benny, man. Yeah, they try to rob.
I'm thinking about moving to San Antonio.
But
in the Walmart.
Yeah, it was at Walmart.
I mean, you gonna be in the house, so it's okay. You gonna be in the house.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back to business.
We don't gotta worry about you. You're gonna be out there in the streets with these hoodlums.
Okay, now back to this shitty battle.
South is going crazy. You ain't lying. They out here mad. Trump ass out of office.
Yeah. Now back to this shitty battle.
It was pretty.
What we doing with Casey?
Shitty chicken, my shitty shrimp, my shitty beef.
Okay, so answer your question. What we doing with Casey? Okay, so she had a great performance versus
Salon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and she didn't have really a good performance versus Bonnie. The only thing I can say is we have to see what she does in her next battle.
Yeah, I don't think she need a battle. I don't think she need a battle too soon. I think they'll kind of hurt her.
Sit out until 2021, man. Just sit out.
Yeah, because she don't really battle like this. Casey don't really battle like that. So
at all.
Yeah,
back to back.
Can we? Nobody gonna say it. Nobody gonna say it. We ain't hear jazz in that second at all. We ain't hear no jazz sequence in that second. Okay, nobody gonna say that. Nobody heard that.
Hey, Charmaine.
Nobody heard that.
Charmaine. The reason why I can't say that is because I haven't heard jazz rap in like 5 years.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Charmaine.
Okay.
Somebody said K Shine, but I'm gonna digress.
Charmaine, what makes you think that Jazz write her own shit?
Oh, you know what? We ain't doing this. We're not doing this.
Just in. Female battle rappers out here sharing bars. That niggas. Back to you, Scotty.
You know what? Next battle.
Y'all, we cannot be corrupting Phoenix like this.
Phoenix ain't worried about us, baby. Phoenix got her own wave. She got her own ocean.
I'm American.
I say, nigga, I ain't been corrupted yet. I'm still standing on my Bible. What y'all talking about? I'm still on my
Danny, you should have brought your ass up here. If I would have known you was gonna be in the damn comments.
Okay, all heavy.
Is Danny sober?
Oh, you know what?
Okay, what's the next battle?
Because you about to read you like a good book. Okay.
Tune in to Danny's show on Friday. It be lit.
Every Friday.
Oh my God.
I seen the last episode. I seen the last episode. She was wilding on it. I seen the last episode.
And next Friday, or this coming Friday, she will have Battle Truth on.
Really?
It's a go.
Hey,
it's a go.
If that one don't hit 1 million views, I don't know what we.
I'm not gonna tell y'all her topic. Y'all just gotta tune in.
Danny, all I'm gonna say is, you know you fucked up, right? He put the same CBS through the whole show. I'll put money on it. He gonna sing.
Keeps y'all entertained, and these two together, Lord, I'm afraid.
Battle Truth about to be reading verses to that woman, man. He about to pull out that old thick long Bible that your grandma used to have. He about to pull that mug out like about to be reading verses today.
This is gonna be the I can't wait for that show. I am gonna be tuned in.
Okay, so let's get to the next battle.
What is the next battle?
Yes.
The Battle League is URL, and the event was the most recent one.
Watch the Throne.
Watch the Throne for Joshua.
Next battle was Lady Luck versus Miss Hustle. Let's get into this crap.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was.
We gotta go there.
Okay, can I be honest about this battle?
Can you please be honest about this battle?
We're not lying.
I see why URL made it the co-main event instead of the main event. I see why they went on here to push that battle out there now. Like, yo, go ahead out there. Okay. First of all, this wasn't the best Miss Hustle I've ever seen, but she won this battle.
At all.
I thought she could have been way better in this battle, but I think she did basically.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
I think she did just about enough to go ahead and get Lady Luck out of here. Lady Luck, she had some funny moments, but I'm gonna be honest. A lot of Lady Luck bars were dated.
Very like milk.
Very dated.
Like milk.
So they were expired or dated? Was there a difference between expired and dated? Are they expired?
It was dated to be expired. It's a bar.
You know what? Where you at?
I'm sorry. I haven't had breakfast this morning.
Clearly.
Look, all I'm saying is this, man. To me, this battle,
I'm not gonna say this battle was ass.
No, it wasn't ass.
But it was ass. It was ass.
When we follow King of the Dot too, we just do our show.
I didn't hate the battle. I didn't hate it. I thought
I did. I like this battle way better than Bonnie and Casey. I can't even call it ass because I label Casey and Bonnie as ass. I can't take the content, whether I like how they delivered it or not. I can't take the content and say content-wise, it's not better than Casey and Bonnie. I can't call it ass. Maybe Buns. Maybe Buns. Not ass.
No, Casey and Bonnie was shit.
You know what? I can't.
Oh, Jason.
I'll be back.
I'll
be right back.
Yeah, that was ass.
Phoenix, go ahead.
That's what I have to say about it. Nobody won. I win and made me and I didn't like the battle. I don't care who won. Hustle won, the Scrap On won, Luck won.
That was it was an awkward battle. It was like
I don't know.
I'm
I don't know what.
I'm gonna add my 2 cents in on T. Already. I'm gonna break this down so simple.
Go ahead, break it down. So, this is the breakdown crew. Go ahead, do what you do.
The reason this battle was so awkward is because Lady Luck. 85% of the awkwardness was Lady Luck. The petty talking through the rounds, being weird. She has a dope personality. Like, she be fun as heck to kick it with, but she don't know how to turn it off and be a battler. Like,
turn it off.
It's just like,
too much.
This is a big ass distraction the whole time. I'm just like, I hate this battle already, and we ain't even at the bottom of the first. Like, I'm just like,
right.
It's just like, and it just happens. Right? And then she's being about.
I love it.
I didn't think about it. It was all right. That's what he won. It wasn't that bad, y'all. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't.
Okay, Phoenix. I'm not gonna say it wasn't that bad because I've seen worse. It just could have been better.
Phoenix, you stand on that? Do you stand on that?
That wasn't that bad.
Okay, let me ask you this: you watch it again when it drops.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it again. I mean, I feel like Lady Luck did better than she did against Official.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she did.
Absolutely.
She did.
Absolutely. I mean, but to be honest, is that even anything to measure this battle by?
But I'm gonna say this. But can I say this? Can I say this real quick? I think that the culture is way harder, us included, on the ladies than we are on the men. You know what I'm saying? No. This is my opinion. I don't have to be right. I'm trying to be righteous. I'm just giving my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be right. You know what I mean? I feel like the ladies, when they come back, they have way more to step in front of than the men do. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of guys that got to their second battle before we really started dragging them. Like, okay, here's his first one back. Wait till he see you next time. Now, the second time Cassidy came and died, it was like, okay, dragation, because you ain't even trying to listen. This is Lady Luck's first battle, right? And if she's not going to continuously do this, let's be honest, this battle don't really matter. Because if she's not going to continue on to show progression in the battle rap lane, then does it really matter the battle rap that she came back? Let's just be honest.
Cassidy.
Okay, real quick. They dragged the fuck out of Cassidy after that Goods battle.
Right. So
they dragged the fuck out of Jay Mills after that K-Shine battle.
Ooh, Jesus. Say it again.
If it was on URL, it wouldn't have been dragged like that. But continue.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The dragon. When we talking about the industry rappers that's coming in, the dragon is damn near equal because a lot of people gave Lady Luck props on promoting the battle. A lot of people gave Cassidy props on promoting the battle, but when it was time to deliver the battle, niggas got dragged.
And
Ray, I have said what I said.
Hold on, we're not gonna sit here and act like Jay Mills was not asked though. Whether it was on RBE, I mean Cassidy and Goods was on URL, and he was
Cassidy horrible. Was cheeks.
He was ass cheeks. I mean, Jay Mills was beyond ass cheeks. That come on, that was embarrassing.
I think Cassidy could do better now. I think he could do better now in this quarantine shit though.
I think he could too. But yeah, I mean,
46 teddy
bears. He said Charmaine got 46 teddy bears.
I got a whole bin with more. Matter of fact, hold up. Nigga trying to talk shit.
Go ahead, E.
Hopefully some new blood comes to the light. Yeah, you know what? 91 real. Yeah.
I was just gonna tell Charmaine, I cook everybody equally. I ain't nobody.
I'm not saying just us, but we understand how different elements and different leagues get different heat and stuff ran back and over. Okay,
we do.
I'm just saying, for females in the culture overall, the females always seem to have a lot more to prove than the men do, regardless of their stature. How many years they've been in the game. Just look at the King versus Queen card. We're not talking about the outcome. I'm not talking about the outcome, but definitely how people were looking at the battles overall. They had all the women, majority of the culture and the stands and fans included, had the women losing all the battles.
But they did it.
But
they
did be honest.
Sounding. But they did it.
I get you.
We're gonna get to that. Let's stay on track. Poor sportsmanship ruined the battle for real. It threw us Hustle off. You're right. I agree with that. It did throw her off a little bit, and I feel like that's part of the reason why they didn't have a good battle. Narcotics 613. Yeah, I agree. Luck did have her moments. Now,
oh yeah, she did. She
Luck
was definitely
was
had
more lyrical bar wise than Hustle was. I mean, I felt that way.
Oh, Remy Ma ain't coming back. You forget that.
Oh yeah, Remy, that's a done deal. I hated the fact that she was, if I would have known that we was gonna talk about Remy Ma. If you've been following battle rap, you know nothing, everything goes. They're gonna tell you what they're not gonna do and do it anyway. So okay.
That's a fact. You know. That's a fact.
Anybody okay, so who did question. Who did everybody have winning? Because I had Hustle winning. So
I had Hustle winning too.
I ain't had nobody winning.
I had nobody winning because I didn't feel like either one of them was able to 30 the other one. So you know me in my 30s. I didn't feel like Hustle was gonna 30 Lady Luck, and I didn't feel like Lady Luck was gonna have enough to come back to battle rap and do the same. So I didn't have nobody.
And I
didn't like the battle at all. It's just like whoever I got winning, that's who won. I could care. I didn't like the battle. The battle, like I said, the battle wasn't shit, but it was ass.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'm a Hustle fan. I think it is time for Miss Hustle. She got to reinvent herself. I'm sorry. Her style is kind of become dated now. She gonna have to do something.
Miss Hustle 30 Luck, and they 30 me. So it was it's like you'll see it. If you go to my tweets, I was like, I'm legit only watching these last two battles so I can give a legitimate recap. That's the
right. That's really
the assassin went. I was ready to go to sleep.
Yeah, I agree. Go ahead.
I was trying to see somebody was rapping. I was trying to see if I can catch one.
Hold on.
Hey, go ahead, Phoenix.
I gave this battle to Hustle. I thought she got the first to second, and I gave second to Luck, second round. So I gave Hustle the first and the third. Sorry,
okay.
I have to give any to Luck to be the second round. I thought she did all right, even though she's got these OBC type of bars. If you listen to what she was actually saying, it was actually kind of interesting. Do you know what I mean? The way she structured it. It's just that right now, in this day and age, no one really appreciates that type of rapping anymore.
Right.
It's dated. But, she was like, but Hustle got it. And Hustle was made for this, Her aggression, her performance was a bit too much for Luck,
Yeah, I think she toned it down. I think she is. I really want her to get more to her bars. She don't have to be so aggressive all the time. It just, I don't know. Let's switch it up a little bit. Trying to add something to her arsenal right now.
My thing is, I feel like On Cam has switched to On Stream. So on stream, it looked like Lady Luck was doing a lot more controlling of the rounds than she was, because she was able to get Hustle to respond to her. She was able to get Hustle to stop rhyming. So same when we say in the building is different, on stream is different than rewatching it and rewatching it to get the content. So let's not act like everybody watching us can rewatch the battle. They can't. They seen it one time. And they seen it on the stream. So what Lady Luck was able to do before the battle, during the battle, and in that the post-battle recap matters to a lot of people, regardless of how many times they've seen the battle. So let's not forget that element of battle rap, because we know us as people that travel and see live battles, when we in the moment, it changes what we rewatch or what we see when the battle drops. So let's not forget that when we talking to our fans, because our fans might be seeing it one time.
I know what, but you know what, Charmaine was killing was going to kill it though. Well, what's killing me with a lot of these battles too. Caffeine, please stop doing these pornish ass angles. Doing these.
Okay, wait. That's going to be the review. Let's stay on the battle.
Real quick. Timberland TV. The only reason why the last two events were started late is because it took place on the West Coast.
It took place on the West Coast. So anytime on the West Coast, like,
shout out to that 5 p.m. You know what I'm saying?
Come back to the South and the East Coast. I can't keep doing it damn late this, man.
I know. I gotta go to work, and that should be too late for me. But anyway, okay, let's get to this last battle so we can get done with this. Get to our ranking, rating, and all of that. So
all
we
right,
we can move forward.
This last
Phoenix. Let's start with Phoenix.
Phoenix, let's go. Let's go. Official and 40.
We're talking about 40 and official now.
Okay. So this was a dope battle. I thought everyone was looking forward to this battle. This was a war. Do you understand? To me, I feel like it was. To me, official was perfect in this battle. This was the official that I wanted to see versus Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Like, she would not got smoked if she rapped like that versus Arsenal, you know? I thought official came through with it first, second, and third rounds. She was fire. That's the thing. I feel like 40 bars first and second was fire too. Lyrically, it was amazing what the way she was spitting. She had a lot of flips. I feel like both females did really good. However, I gave this battle to official, first and the third, clearly, and I gave 40 bars the second. And I feel like I could debate it that she got that first though, because her first was nice as well. It's that first ends, but the way she cut that third short, obviously she definitely didn't get the third. But she had a lot. I wish she didn't cut the third like she did. This was actually, to me, a good battle. People might be disappointed in 40 bars if she like pulled a Sousa, or they would say it, so I'm hearing. But it's like lyrically, she was nice in the first two rounds, but she did lose this battle to me. I reckon. Official was solid throughout. She can't take that away from her. She was punching. She tried angles. You know, she got personal. It was dope. Shout out to the ladies.
Sharpay, you stupid. I hate you.
With that rock with you outfit.
I wanna rock with you. Oh. Yeah, the whole body and did it work. I'm sorry.
You know what? I hate Jason. Nigga, I had to go back and think about that video in my head. Was that Rock With You? That was
that was Rock With You. That was Michael Jackson Rock With You.
You talking about the glitter? You talking about
the glitter? Yeah, the glitter joint.
Yeah, the glitter. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to agree with the majority of what my sister Phoenix Fire was saying. I did give this battle to Official. Official was a lot better in this battle than she was versus Arsenal. 40 was 40. She had her lyrics, she had her bars, she was doing her thing, and then of course the surf disorder just kicked in, you know, as Math called it, Sutitis. It kicked in. Sutitis kicked in and she choked. And the crazy thing about it, and I don't like to be this person, but when she stumbled, I said, shit, here come the choke. Right. And I literally said it out loud. I was like, shit, here come that choke. I was nervous, and then boom, right on cue, she choked. And then she tried to get it back, and then she choked again. And I mean, that was the battle. But I mean, to me, I feel like official was official, man. Like, she was her old self again. She was comfortable, man. She really wanted this battle. She really was trying to get her shit off. I hated the fact that in the face-off, she used the one bar that kind of would have hit better in the third round had she not said it, when she had brought up again her and Jazz stand up with 40 to 4 a.m. to make sure she remembered her shit for Miss Hustle. And to me, I thought it was a really, really interesting battle. Official did predict that she was going to choke. But I mean, it was official's night, man. It was official's night, man. That's it.
Yeah, definitely.
Charmaine? I don't know if she was crying.
Well, I would like to say that I do believe that, you know, Carlisa didn't do enough. There was plenty of bars, whether I rewatch or not rewatched it, which I have not rewatched it at all whatsoever yet. There's plenty of bars that Official had that lets you know that Official's not playing. Her pen is consistent. She can bring it to you every time. However,
right.
Everybody, regardless of how much we love Official, because Official been consistent since she came back. She been consistent. I'm not taking nothing away from every win that she has accomplished. But she has to level up now. Because the bars is good. The projection is good. But we need another Pop the Cherry. We need another one of them to happen. We ain't have another Pop the Cherry since the cherry been popped.
Well, with the popping of the cherry,
I'm just saying, we need that feeling. We need that feeling. No. I will not allow that to be the reason.
Do you think that would have hit in the Caffeine studio?
Listen, if there's enough people that been around, in the Caffeine studio, there's enough people that's been around long enough for that to hit hard enough. Yes, I do believe so.
Okay.
Because those people that have been around that are around now have been around.
Official would have turned around and said, "Why am I getting a reaction?"
That's what would have happened. She would have Tay-Rock daylight the situation. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying that Official didn't do enough. She did more than enough. But I'm saying at this point, we've seen this enough. It's time for her now to go beyond all of that. The Bardashian, the talking about your body, your size. You need to hit them with something that make everybody shut the fuck up again. That's what she needs to do. Not because she hasn't been doing her best. Not because she's not elite. Not because she's not top of her class. Not saying any of that. But we need that jump over the barrel because no one should be right now comparing Jazz and Official. Jazz is not active like Official is. The fact that people can still compare an inactive battle rapper to you should be motivation, whether that's your friend or not. And we can move on.
Anyone else has any last words on that battle?
All I got to say, I think this, I hate to say this, but I think this was a type of battle that needed that gas. It needed the ring. It needed the crowd. I agree with Charmaine's saying. It is getting to the point, like, if you see one official battle, you've pretty much seen them all. I definitely think she definitely need to add something in her ingredients of battling right now. I knew 40 was going to fuck up. I already knew it. She had 3 battles, even though she only did 2. Shout out to the whole Shirley. Pretty much, this battle wasn't shitty. It wasn't ass. It was booty meat. It was a little booty. I wasn't impressed really with neither one of them. Pretty much, it's just like you see what you get. This battle needed some gas. It needed some 93 octane. Booty meat battle. Watch. Not really.
Yeah, this battle was pretty simple. Low key.
All right. What are we rating? What are we giving the rating? 1 through 10.
2.5.
The whole event.
Oh, the whole event?
I mean, I'm sorry, not the battle. Yeah, the event. The whole event.
Oh, 2.5. 2.5.
I ain't gonna lie, this is like I'm trying to cap with him, but I most definitely gave it a 4.
But let's think about it. Out of all those, let's think about it. Out of all those battles, we only got one great battle and basically one great performance.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah.
The stream was freaking up.
Yeah.
The glitches in between the rounds of the good battles.
Yeah.
I gave this event a 4.
You being modest.
You being light side.
But you want me to tell you? Want me to tell you why I gave it a 4? It's because Vixen, and First Lady Flames, they got points each, and then Yoshi G had a performance that was a point. And then I really liked what Official did in her battle. That was a point. So I gave it 4.
Okay.
That's a 4 out of 12. So that's a 3 out of 10. Okay. That's a 4 out of 12 people. So that's 3 out of 10. I love you, Ray. Just the math, baby.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
There's 12 people on that card.
I'm gonna give it a 3 because of the glittery suit. Okay.
not doing
let me take a second for a PSA. Hey men, all y'all men out there watching battles that was out there giving 40 autos props before the first round had started and the third round had ended. How do you feel? Do you realize that your visual aspects of the battle had killed the lyrical aspects of the battle? Maybe if you spend more time focusing on their lyrics than their body, maybe you would be more entertained. I digress.
Can I reply to that?
Yes, you can. Please? Yes, you can.
That shit ain't changing nothing. I liked what I saw, and I said, I was one of them that tweeted.
And that's sad.
40 won the battle based off of the outfit. But guess what? 40 lost. Shannon Sharp voice. She lost. She got her doors blown off of her. She lost.
Oh my.
Yeah, I won't lie. I even said in my own personal recap, I said niggas.
Blade Brown.
Niggas in the comments act like that's their first time seeing a fine female. Like this ain't the first.
That's all I'm saying. You done seen plenty of fine stacked bodies. Don't forget the cake lady from the last one. Y'all so good. Y'all getting streams.
The cake lady was at this one. The cake, and people still trying to get her ad information.
All I'm saying is, if you do less time focusing on what your personal attributes of what you like, you will be able to listen to the bars better. Sometimes I listen to battles before I watch them, even though if I know who's going to be battling, because I want to hear what you have to say first.
Listening to a battle.
Wing said she gave us 2 rounds. That's all she needed. No, that's we're not right. Y'all not allowing it for surf. That's not allowed for the females. All right, let's move past. Or you know what? Y'all give me y'all what y'all rated.
No, I'm done. I have said what I said already. It is what it is. At the end of the day, if you ain't got 3 rounds, you can't win. It's a 3-round battle, baby. Get it together.
Phoenix, what you rated?
Well, the whole event.
The whole event.
Oh yeah, I would say like a 5. Like I'm just gonna be neutral in between. I was a bit disappointed, but it wasn't the best. Definitely.
Right. I'll give it a 4.5 over here. 4.5.
And I'm going with a 3. Now that's oh gosh. I'm going with a 3. Now I'm gonna kick it off because I forgot what comment that was about the King and Queens event. Mm-hmm. Where I thought the ladies were on an upswing because they did have, regardless of men having the females losing the event, some of them had them losing until they went on the app, and then some battles that people were able to see or whatever, they thought differently. However, these females gave a great showing, and like we said, like with KCJ, we were kind of feeling away. Vixen is living up to her standard. And 40 did not. Again, you just went up against Surf, then turn around, and in this event you cannot produce, which makes me believe that they're taking battles too quickly. Now, this is the other problem with that. In turn of that, and that could be why she ducked, or not. I won't say ducked. She backed out on Hope Trilly because of the fact of how quickly she could write for 3 different battles in 6 weeks. Mm-hmm. She wasn't able to, so she probably shouldn't have done that. But at the same time, somebody just said her stock. Mean said her stock didn't drop. Here's the thing: her stock doesn't drop to you if you're not an avid female battle rap fan. Their stocks begin to drop because when you cannot produce on a certain level, and like Charmaine was saying, we tend to rate the women harder. Well, because now they've gotten what they wanted. There was a time we talk about the money, we talked about the opportunities and all these different things that the female battlers are not getting. But then when you produce this lack of level of production, it takes you just had 2 steps forward with Queen and Kings and then 3 steps back because you're choking. They're not going to tolerate that from you guys because you don't have the mouthpieces that Surf do to be able to keep him in the game.
Right, you can't talk your way out of it the way that he does. Regardless if media
the camera in front of you like that for you to be able to do that either, baby.
But even if they
regardless, even if they're not putting the camera in front of them so they could talk their way out of it, the fact that Surf has a cult-like following, and the fact that people will sit up there and keep making excuses for him. I mean, regardless, in 40 Bar, she has a huge fan base as well. Too. I don't think she can talk her way out of the fact that she's not going to be able to.
She's not going to be able to. And not for nothing, they're the forefront of this female movement. So you see what I'm saying? Unfortunately, when you fuck up, that is the fuck up for the whole female movement. So for me, now Official did what she was supposed to do collectively. However, it's still, you don't get a big win like that with the male and female events and bomb on your own individual branding events. I just feel like that was ass backwards. I just feel like, to be honest, I feel like the ladies do better, and I feel like it's a better triumph anyway with the intergender battles. It gives the ladies more practice to be able to become more well-rounded, and I feel like that might be the better way to go because, just for a little while, because we need to usher in some new stars.
Man,
I think that's what's gonna kind of hurt it too.
I would like to say real quick. I feel like if we ignore the fact that the men in the URL culture, the caffeine culture, have had 75% more battles in the last 5 years of the culture than the females, we are missing a big part. The amount of battles that you have prepare you on different levels for different things. So I understand what Wing's saying 1,000%, and I agree wholeheartedly. But in the reality of the numbers, if a person like Twerk gets 12 battles in 2 years, and a person like Official gets 3, then how much practice do they get to transform themselves?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, like, I understand, I respect it, and I agree, but until the ladies' platform is equalized, let's stop comparing them like that. Let's not act like they don't need to battle these other females that have the juice and have the drive and have the name. If we take all the looks off the how they look and what they look like in their spandex and what their name is and how big their body is. Hold on. There's at least 15 more battlers and female battlers that can be on these cards. Before you don't got to battle 3 times in 4 months, or back out on one shot, 2 times in 4 months. So let's not act like we don't have the females in the culture to.
That's the point that I'm making.
But this is also the thing, though. Everything you're saying, I can agree with. But they have to hold their feet to the fires of the Queen of the Ring owners
first.
We can't sit up here and beat up on URL and say,
I'm not beating up on the
No. I'm not saying you. I'm saying we, because a lot of people have said this. A lot of people have went at URL saying y'all need to put more females on y'all cards and this, and the third. But y'all have to understand, URL was started as a male league. Y'all have your own league called Queen of the Ring, and you have 3 partners or 3 owners that's not putting cards together like that, or not putting battles together like that for whatever reason. I don't know the financial background of that.
Well, okay. And number one, that's what stagnated them because of the bullshit before caffeine. So let me start there. That's what stagnated. To answer Ming's question, they definitely have a roster. Now, to implement this roster, because thank you. I'm so glad you brought my point up. Here's the point that I'm making. And for you too, Charmaine, this is the point that I'm making. I believe that we would have had better battles, classic, great battles, enthusiastic battles if you would have put Cheddar and Panic on the card. That's just two. Okay?
There is no reason Miss Miami was on this card and Panic wasn't.
No reason.
Do y'all think? I think they gave Miss Miami the battle because she came up with an ill will battle. To me, that's the only reason. That's the only thing. That's the only logical reason I can think of.
That made You got women in the culture that have made the top 5 and top 10 list of the overall culture, bro.
Right.
And because
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Wait. Let me say this real quick one time. As a person that's above 300 pounds and light skinned and beautiful as fuck, if they would have been smaller in the waist, because they're beautiful in the face, they would have had them fucking looks, bro. Don't play with me, bro.
Okay, let me go back because you just made me think about something. Hold on, Ray. I don't think that's to you. I think overall.
No, that's to you, bro. It's overall.
Overall, I'm sorry. C3.
Come on.
Panic and Cheddar could have filled 3 of those spots.
Cleanly. And gave you classics. But they ain't want classics. They got what was gonna look good. They put, listen, all right. I ain't about to, that's a whole other show. But that's a whole other show.
Because we're back to the battle rap female battle rap bullshit that started back in the day. Because the AG female battler that looked more like a stud was a problem. This is why Banco kind of fell off, but C3 was able to persevere.
This is what I'm trying to say. The image is so it does affect a woman's career in battle.
Yeah,
you know, I've talked about this a lot. A lot of stud looking females rap about no gun bars or whatever. But when the girl's pretty, she got a nice body. All of a sudden, but a lot of them, they're like, yeah, I'd rather listen to her rap than someone that just looks really casual or boyish. You know what I'm saying? And that takes away from a lot of talent of a lot of these females, which some of them they don't want to dress feminine. This is a male-dominated environment. They ain't trying to be no dress. So
I do agree with all of that.
I watched. Hold on, bro. I watched E Hart versus Jazz live. Okay, I watched it in the building before you can ever stream anything, and I was traveling from Ohio to New York to watch URL battles. I watched it live in the building. They was calling out 3-0s during Jazz's first based upon who liked Jazz's body. It had nothing to do with E Hart's bars. So let's not act like before even someone starts rapping that the male-dominated fans. Let's not play that. Because they was more attracted to visually, they were more attracted to Jazz, so automatically she was dirty in heart. Let's be fucking serious. E Hart won that battle.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Carissa,
no, it's okay. I said what I said. I said what I had to say. Carissa had a point. I put up her post, her comment. Cheddar Panic, but then JTB. Cheddar Panic, Lady Jada Ray, C3, Lady Caution, yeah. If they had bigger fatties, they got all these women right here got smaller bodies than me, and y'all still have a problem. And that's the crazy part. All these women listed are probably half my size, and y'all still have a problem because they don't fit your visual adequate. But y'all watch Big T Underbelly for 10 years and as men and didn't say nothing.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Quick side note, though, if they are gonna make First Lady Flames go through a gauntlet to get the E Hart, I would like to see, and y'all write this down: Panic versus First Lady Flames classic waiting to happen.
That's a good one. Say it again: Panic versus First Lady Flames. Why wasn't Misfit in this?
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not a Misfit.
Why wasn't she?
I don't know.
Do you think for me personally? Forget the look.
Nah, they pushed them. No, but hold on, E. They pushed the men when they popular off of battle rap. So why they ain't push Misfit? She been very popular off that Math podcast situation. So if they can push the men over being popular off of podcasts and insights, then why can't Misfit be pushed? Because you got coochie?
Not really. I just think Misfit is basic and okay at best. But that's just me personally. Like, I'm gonna just be honest.
So what is Sue Surf at this present time? Basic and okay at best.
Miss Charmaine, you know how I feel about that nigga. You gotta play that card.
Fly, E Hart does get buzzed. E-Hart does get booked. What we're saying is that these are people who don't get booked enough on this.
E-Hart booked on Verbal Warzone right now, December 12th. We don't play no games. What you talking about?
I feel like the situation is the situation is more so about the fact of, listen, we just shout out Mean because he asked, did they have a roster? We just gave you 4 or 5 people that could have replaced certain battlers on this card, because again, it comes down to certain names. Now, again, Charmaine, when we look at if you are a Queen of the Ring fan, you look at the hierarchy of things. You look at the fact of, certain people shouldn't be getting battles before other people. But at this point, you gotta, if 40, I'm sorry, I'm disappointed. If 40 is gonna continue to do this, get her the fuck out of here.
Agreed.
And allow somebody else to battle Official, because really Official is Official really is at the top of the food chain after her battle with Liz. To be honest.
Here with you.
So if that's the case, you give her somebody else to move whoever else up the ranks, and this is the way we continue to do. But this should have been a much better card than what it was. Again, we can't fault Coffee for what happened.
No.
But you could have given her a better opponent than Miss Miami. I'm sorry.
Panic would have been great.
Panic would have been fucking great.
Jada Ray would have been great.
Jada Ray would have been great.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Jada Ray versus your boy book on Verbal Wars on December 12th in New York City. Is going down in Brooklyn. You know what
and not for nothing, if we're looking for a certain appeal, Jada is beautiful. Why not?
Absolutely. And hold on, Beyond Beauty. Can we go Beyond Beauty? She makes music. She does photography. She is talented and skilled beyond levels that we've seen male or female battle rappers on. She's about her business, and she's consistent. With or without battle rap, she is consistent. So you want to see an artist make it. But everybody got different motives.
You could have kept Hustle, or you could have taken Hustle out. I know Shuni and Farrah are both pregnant, but you could have added E-Hart in there. And you could have given, you know what I mean? It's ways that you could have basically done this situation to where if you're going to have the actual Queen of the Ring events with all of the girls, this is where you display your best talent. That's all I'm saying.
That part.
This is where you do that.
That part.
Question.
Go ahead.
Answer.
I'm still not seeing a lot of the girls that was on their ladies and gents card not been back on Queen on the Ring. Just
like who? Oh wait! Oh shit! We forgot Mulatto Black.
And she did.
I love Mulatto Black, but when she like the female,
but the token though.
She not, nigga.
That part. Let's not. Honest, I say that with. I second that with a lot of love from E. I second that with a lot of love.
Oh my God!
It's not a dig. It's not a dig to her. But Mulatto gotta be more consistent.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all I'm gonna ask for from Mulatto Black is more consistency. Other than that, that's
right.
It.
I'm gonna say, she was on that ladies and gent card, and she haven't been back on Queen of the Ring.
And but she showed out on that card. Misfit was supposed to battle Jazz, but Jazz said anyway.
Understood. I hear that, but if you have enough time to tweet, you have enough time to write. We're not going to do this. Everybody needs 6 weeks, 6 months, 9 years to write for somebody. Most artists that come, put it like this, talk to Holmesy the guy. All you veterans that feel like you ain't got enough time to write, talk to Holmesy, because he went into a tournament with 1 round for everybody at least. Battles for everybody. Be hungry, and you won't have to worry about whether you're prepared or not, because you're going to be ready for whoever because you want it.
Charmaine, I'm just going to say this. If you write your own shit, you shouldn't have a problem with writing. I'm just saying.
Some people can't write that fast, but the point of the matter is that, like we said, at the end of the day, other girls could have actually made this happen.
Period.
You know what I mean?
They had time.
I don't really look at the whole. I understand. I don't look at the whole fans, like you were saying, Charmaine, as far as fans, male fans, and the symmetry of the women. I know that there are idiots that just look at, because I mean, we've in media, men have said that I look at battles on pause or on mute, and people do look at the eye candy. Continue. Eye candy, but you have certain people who are eye candy that will give you that, and then you have people that, I mean, C3 still gets her recognition from everybody. You know what I mean? So
that's because she continues to battle, though. She don't. But I'm gonna say this though, just to add to that. But she battles consistently, though. C3 is not one of those bodies or not bodies. She battles consistently over all the years that she's been battling. She has kept battling. So I feel like she don't get enough recognition as a female consistent battler, rather than someone that comes back in because people are attracted to her body style, and then it's about that person. It's a different vibe when you say.
But my point to this is, like you said, she battles consistently. I'm getting away from that. What I'm saying is she is one that made it. What I'm saying is that regardless of what the men may like, she is one that made it. So what I'm saying, it's essentially the point that I'm making is that there are other girls that could have, like I said, that could have done this. I'm losing my point. That could have done this, that basically they need to start ushering in. Otherwise, Queen of the Ring will be in the same place as it's been fighting to continue to keep them thriving.
I agree.
So why keep putting these people in here because of the cute face? You're gonna have cute battles. You're gonna have the cuties on every battle. You know what I mean? Vixen is gonna continue to battle. She battled friggin' Lady Flames, who doesn't necessarily look that great, but at the end of the day,
Lady Flames is beautiful. To a gangster, Lady Flames, to a real G. Lady Flames is beautiful, bro. I'm so sorry.
Hold on. All I'm saying is that I'm referring to what was said in the comments. I'm not a man. I ain't looking at her like that.
I was just saying, I think that she beautiful because I know what a real G takes to be a real G. Right. It ain't what you look at, it's what's in here.
The matter is that I'm just giving the example of it does not have to be aesthetically what everybody wants with every battle. You know what I mean? To allow, no, I'm just saying to allow these girls to come in that we know are fine and gonna be able to rock a room. All I'm saying is that that's what we need to do.
You right.
And Queen of the Ring they gotta step their game up too. They gotta step their game up.
They got that part.
All this platform year to we getting battles that we've been wanting to see now. It don't make any sense. It's just like now, what's the new talent?
Callie, what are you talking about? Do you even watch female battle rap? You talking about motherfuckers that's been watching it for years. We pretty much know. We know the female battlers. We know their fights. Nobody's generalizing. Nobody's painting narratives. This is what the fuck is happening, and it's what's been happening. Go back 8 years ago to anyone's blogs. Ask any female battler. Nobody's painting a narrative.
Yeah. You know what, Callie? I'm gonna say this, Callie. You entitled to your opinion, so we here to respect your opinion like we want you to respect ours. However, if you go beyond what you watch and what you favor in battle rap, because we watch everything from the smallest league to the biggest league, to the popular names to the no names. You not here talking to the right people with that, bro. When I started watching big names, it was on Bullpen in person, sitting next to Jermaine Dupri. Don't talk to me about whether or not I worried about people's narrative. It's no narrative, bro. This is a fact, bro.
This is fact.
These are facts, bro. Let's just not and say we did and understand this is no hate. This is all love. She loves battle rap. All the rest of the shit she puts aside. Okay?
I'll also say, if any female battle rappers watching this show, a great performance can put you a long way. Yesterday, First Lady Flame's Twitter was at like 128 followers. Her followers count. in just one night has gone up by 411.
That is dope.
Period.
That is dope.
Off of her pen. Off of her pen. Off of her pen, bro. And she's been here for years, doing this for years. But because niggas wasn't attracted to her, they didn't listen to her pen. Exactly. So let's not play.
Narcotics 613, it is politics. And unfortunately, it is politics. It's the, it's the same. And at the end of the day, I feel like they just need to let these girls rap. Let now that they're on a much bigger platform, let them rap. Let them, don't stagnate your roster to where you have what's aesthetically beautiful to certain people when you could have had a great event.
Yeah. So right now, because I just feel like Queen of the Rings at the point right now, they definitely running out of battles. So we definitely gonna get some recycled type battles right now. So they gonna have to, like I say, they definitely gonna have to step it up if they want to continue the culture right now. Because this right here, this is ridiculous. Like right now, I do not want to see those same names on the next card. And
some of the same names.
What happened to the tournament? Everybody was going crazy for. What was the tournament? The Queen of the Ring tournament. That was fire.
That was fire. I want to see that.
I wanted to see that. Be honest, I really want to see that instead of Watch the Throne. To be honest,
I could have seen that. Here's the thing: I think that the tournament, the Sweet 16, should have happened first. Exactly. Then the Kings and Queens, and then Watch the Throne. Exactly. And I say that in that order only because that Sweet 16 would have ushered in the girls that we're talking about. Mm-hmm. So for people who are not familiar with these ladies that we just talked about, they would have that would have given them the opportunity to start getting familiar with them.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Then these girls, basically it would have been, the tournament would have went on for about a month or so, maybe 2 months. But then after that, you can bring in the same battles for Watch the Throne, the same battles for Kings and Queens. And then your Watch the Throne, these girls who came maybe first, second, third, or fourth in that tournament should have been on Watch the Throne.
Exactly.
Just my thought.
No, we hear what you. We share a thought.
Vixen. Just saying. Better Night was Flame and Vixen.
That's a fact.
Niggas thought fixing booty was gonna persuade niggas votes.
Nah, I don't even think that's what it was. I just think that people really expected chauvinistic mindsets to matter when the votes are counted, and they don't.
No, I don't think that. I don't think so.
Flames 2-1, second and third.
So, as we were saying, I think the last thought was they announced Geechee versus Goods.
I'm actually not. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this battle. For reference, if you want to get a potential vibe that it could have, Gage versus Goods, and this is gonna be that same type of crowd.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say
same amount of limited folk, small room, everything. If
it's gonna be crazy.
Goods can do that 3 times. If Goods can do that 3 times in a row, we got a really good battle potentially.
Yeah, I think
I got a bone to pick where you are. Yeah,
pick it
with the volume.
You might as well get in line, my
pick
nigga, because I got cases on them niggas at this point.
I was watching interview. I think it was hip about the volume situation. Now, serve me correctly. I know I'm not tripping. When volume first came out, right? Was a lot of these top tier guys was turning down the volumes, and a lot of the mid-tier upcoming made this shit hot. Where's the Kid Chaos? Where's the Iron Sheik? Hell, bring back a little Chilla Jones.
Iron Sheik.
I'm not Iron Sheik. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about wrestling. The Sheik guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
You almost got throat punch for that. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like I was just
the Sheik guy.
sick. You
know what the hell I'm saying?
Real sick.
Real sick.
Don't talk about real sick like that.
Hold on, I was not, but I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just saying I would like to see him.
I got E on your ass now, nigga. What you say about real sick?
Whoa. You're gonna respect this. We're gonna respect this.
I don't wait to respect it.
I'm just saying I wanted to see more of the up and comers and / mid tiers in the volumes. Why are we still getting these big names for volume?
Stop.
Because the big names are trying to get themselves wrapped back in, just like in BL3 and BL4. Because the big names have been inconsistent, not rapping, not giving 3 rounds, and they want to put themselves against people that their mook essence can stand in front of, and they can have that tier of God tier stand in front of their bars. That is why.
I'm just over it, man. Like, the volume was great. Volume was great. Band was great.
All I'm gonna say is this: stay tuned. I got inside information. Stay tuned. I'm listening. Very soon. Very soon.
Now I know another battle is hard, so we're gonna talk. But yeah,
So,
that's what I'm.
The new cats is booked for certain. Booked. Yeah.
But I was
just in the mood to play
of the new in the volumes. I'm sorry. I don't want to see the big names in volumes. I'm sorry. I want to see the
real. They put real sick of Kid Chaos in that volume with anybody. It's gonna get dark real quick.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Goods and Geechee and I don't know. I mean, it sounds good on paper. I just in that room, I don't know how this is gonna turn out.
I said, that could be potentially a great battle, depending on what happens.
Potentially.
I ain't sold on it. I ain't sold on it yet, though. Trust me.
I know I'm not. What you think about it, Ray? What you think about it, Ray?
I'm done. I don't have no comment.
Oh, somebody don't piss my brother off. Somebody don't piss my. I don't like that. Somebody don't piss them off. What they saying in the comment? Facts.
Piss for like a good, probably 25 minutes.
Come on, man.
I just don't like. Look, do gender shit play a role in a lot of things in life? Yes, but in this case, it's not it. It is not it. It is the fact of business. It is the fact of people doing underhanded shit to stagnate people's careers because they may fuck with RBE. Remember, at one point, URL was doing some sucker shit to John before John started back battling over there. So to keep, and it pisses me off because I get it. I get it. This is a man's world, and like they do put women at the bottom of the map on a lot of shit. But dude, this is not it. And shit like that pisses me the fuck off, bro. Like it really do. It does. For us to constantly just go into this whole gender shit. It really does.
What you doing?
Because a lot of people wasn't getting booked because a lot of people was rocking with ARP. Or a lot of people wasn't getting booked because of the simple fact of the reason of they didn't want to deal with Debo because of bad business. And to just try to generalize all of this shit with gender. I ain't got nothing else to say.
I wasn't even gonna say it, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's been our pleasure.
Yeah, it's been fun, girl. Thank you for having me on. I'm gonna go eat, y'all, because it's almost midnight over here.
Oh wow!
My energy's getting low. I need to eat something before I go to bed.
What is that you're eating?
What the hell? And he got the right idea. I need some chicken in my life,
salute to my wife. The chicken stir fried with the zucchini and broccoli.
Damn, that's making me hungry, Echo.
I'm doing teriyaki chicken as soon as we're done.
Well, listen, y'all, I'm gonna go. I gotta run. I gotta go now. But it's been dope, man. I'm chopping up with y'all. And I'll catch y'all later, all right? I gotta go. Thank you so much. Take it easy.
You too, Mama.
I'm about to go.
Peace out, Phoenix.
I'm about to go and be out. I'm getting hungry myself. All I want to say on this dope, this is not no battle rap shit. This is some human shit.
Spears preaching around now. Blade is ignorant. I hate him.
All I want to say is to my young black males out there, please, man, put the guns down. Let's stop killing each other's, man. Y'all dying before 30 is not cool right now. And we got to stop trying to take from each other, man. We got to stop this shit. This is not the time for that. Love, peace, hair grease. Shout out to the Whoppers and the Glitterers that was on caffeine. And I'm out.
It has been real. And yeah, we have had a hell of a show.
I guess I'm going to go finish the stir fry.
And I'm going to eat. All right, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. We appreciate y'all as always. We will be back next week. Make sure that you're tuning in to Danny's show on Friday nights with Danny. It gets real. It gets real in the field. That's all I got to say. Salute y'all.
Peace.